Welcome to RV and Travel Adventures. This is Jesus Manuel Mena Garza. That's not going to be the last time I say my name. In a few minutes more, I'll say my name again. So I'm inside my new Rockwood Mini Lite 2205S, very similar to the Flagstaff 22 FBS in the Microlite series. Here's a shot of the interior. I pretty much stripped it of all the stuff, but I am going to go camping next week. That's the plan. That's the plan. So there's a shot of my recliners. I'm putting out the slide. All of this is being effectualized by my 12-volt battery. I'm very, very excited. I finally figured out some stuff regarding my RV. And again, that's all thanks to the kind folks at Rockwood, Flagstaff, and RV Technologies. So I'm going to be shooting a bit of video here talking about what I've gone through over the last week. First of all, let's take a peek at my GoPower PWM charge controller. Right now it's at 12.9, but it's going to go up to 13. It's very early in the morning. I think it's about 9 a.m. And late last night, in the middle of the night, I was shooting some photographs with the lights powered by the 12 volt. And I was taking some photographs for the kind folks, the wonderful folks at AoLithium. I was shooting some of the receptacles and plugs. They're planning to produce, they're considering producing a portable power station. I'll be with you in just a few seconds, right there in those chairs. This is Jesus Manuel Mena Garza for RV and Travel Adventures. What we're doing fantastic wherever you're at. I'm inside my 2022 Rockwood Mini Lite 2205S, and it's a spitty day outside. It's a bit cool. It's actually in the 50s today. Our temperatures vary. Just a few days ago, it was in the almost 90 degrees. Today, it's in the 50s. So that's life in Texas. Over the last few months, I've had a lot of issues with my travel trailer. I have to admit now that it's pretty much all these problems have been resolved. Thanks to the folks at Rockwood. Anthony Yoder's doing a great job of saying, Jesus, contact that person, do this, try this. And also the folks at RVTA Technologies, they contacted me back and they said do something, and I did it. But it was something else, actually, that was an issue. So everything's pretty much copacetic. Everything's doing good in the RV. I plugged it in. It's not losing power. I've done some changes with the converter box. And again, some of the issues were mine. I'm just a neophyte, RVing dummy. So I did some changes down there. Replaced quite a few fuses. And tightened some wires and stuff like that, and now it's operating within parameters. And then with my RV Technologies radio, it was not working. The folks at RV Technologies said take off the two side magnetic plates, unscrew 4 screws, and then take out the power wire, the four-prong power wire, and then wait, half a minute, then plug it back in, and it should be back. But it didn't do that. But then I looked down the line and I saw the fuse. I saw this little fuse down there, and I looked at it and I go, hey, it's missing something. So I replaced the fuse, and now I can see the bright lights of the radio / CD player / DVD player with the tinny speakers. Okay. So I did contact back the RV Technologies folks and said, hey, thank you very much for your help. It was a fuse. It wasn't I didn't have to reboot everything. I tried rebooting it, but it wouldn't reboot because why? It needed a fuse. And I asked him, is there any replacement for those tinny speakers? Can you help me with that? And of course, I have a big box of fuses. One of the first things I bought, before I even bought this travel trailer, was a box of fuses on Amazon.com, and for about $15 got 150 fuses, it seems, different sizes, the small ones and the big ones, and I am definitely using them. I'm trying to figure out what caused my fuses to blow on my radio, and also not the small fuses, not the 12 volt side, but the DC side. I mean the AC side. The fuses blew on that side. I thought, I just looked for little lights and stuff, but I never pulled out the 240 amp fuses. I never pulled them out. They were blown. They were history. So I replaced those, and everything's, as we like to say in the RVing vernacular, copacetic. So everything's going good. Even the microwave works when I'm plugged into shore power, which is my house, my 20 amp connection. I have my 30 amp shore power cable, and I have a little 20 amp converter dog bone, a Camco dog bone, and I just connect it, and everything is good. My battery's no longer draining. Sometimes you learn by experience. I am not, as I told you a million times, not the brightest bulb on the old RVing candelabra, okay? I admit that. If you were here, you would have gone, this is the problem, Jesus. You should do this. And I would have said, duh. Thank you very much. So, I'm pretty happy. It's a Thursday today, and the 31st of March. And next week, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday nights, I'll be camping down the road here at one of the lakes and do some fishing and camping with electrical and water hookups, and we'll see how that works out. I'm hoping there are no issues. No issues. I don't want any issues. I don't want my fuses blown. I don't want any issues. Luckily, I have a lot of fuses, and I know where to put the fuses now. At least I know that part. So we'll see how that works out, okay? So, wish me luck. I'm going to be doing a test run again, connected to shore power. I'm going to operate the microwave. I have a couple TV dinners set up, and I'm going to use the refrigerator. I'm going to keep some nice Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke in there, and keep it nice and cold along with some fruit and some other odds and ends. Should be fun. And maybe boil some water, make some coffee. My wife's going to be at work. She's, of course, a professor, and she's going to be at work all week, so out of town. And so it's a loner camping adventure. A lot of old men and a lot of older women are by themselves. I'll have that experience. I'm very lucky to have my wife, to be honest with you. She's a tremendous, tremendous asset, and a very loving and very creative and very talented person. She knows how to knit. She knows how to sew. If I wanted a suit, seriously, if I wanted a suit, she can make me a suit. She knows she's that bright and knows. If I wanted she's made me sweaters, hats, caps, scarves, knitted me everything out of llama or a certain merino wool, all kinds of wool. She's A+++++. I'm very lucky to have her. I don't know why she selected this ugly old dude. I guess I got lucky back in San Francisco. Who knows? So, thank you very much for watching my videos. I'm hoping not to screw up any more. That's my goal, not to screw up. I still have to learn quite a bit about backing up my RV. My next door neighbor, she's been offering me a chance. Let's go to her church and do some maneuvers in her parking lot and practice. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. Today's Thursday. It's spitty and cold and not a good day. Maybe Friday or maybe another week. So when I come back on that Friday afternoon, if I get the reservation, everything works out. Midweek during, any time of the year, pretty much, a lot of state parks are available. It's during the weekends that they get jam-packed. So, hope you're doing fantastic. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you have the time, only if you have the time. If you don't have the time, I totally understand. You have better things to do. Please leave your comments, suggestions, and revelations, and all inspiring thoughts below. Abajo. Muchas gracias. From Fort Worth, Texas. It's a cold, overcast, dark day here in Fort Worth, Texas. March 31st, 2022. Hope you're doing fantastic wherever you're at. We had some tornadoes within the vicinity. None of them bothered me a couple nights ago. Again, I hope you're doing super, super, super fantastic. Gracias. Adios. Bye-bye.
you.